Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? Welcome to this video all around coherence and unlocking your energy. I am super excited to share this one with you because this topic and just this journey has had such an impact on me, and I hope it has a beautiful, beneficial impact on you too. So, coherence. When I'm talking about coherence, it's about working in a state of harmony. All the parts of us are working together. And when I'm talking about parts, we are made up of parts, different aspects of us that come together to call us this being that is you. So I have this part and all these different parts of me, all these different behaviors, emotions, feelings, experiences, things, programs that all come together, and they're called Emma. Okay? So what we want to be doing as we're doing this work in stepping into a more coherent state is working with all these parts, bringing them into a place where they're all listening to each other, they're all communicating, and they're all operating from the best version that they can be. Now, this is such a big topic for me because I know in my own personal journey, at the beginning especially, it was messy. I had parts all over the place. I had one part trying to do this thing, one part trying to do this thing, one part in fear trying to hold me back, one part trying to do this thing. And if you're watching this video, I feel like you can relate. So there's all these different parts in play. And I feel like I had to go on a journey to kind of bring these parts back in. And to do that inner work piece, to kind of deep dive, go there, figure out why they were there, and then kind of bring them back into a healthy state. So for example, I have a part that I call awareness. And if you've worked with me, you know, like I can zoom in and tune into an energy. And I can read and I can feel what's going on. And that's the skill now. That's the part now. But it wasn't always as healthy and as well managed as that. So I didn't realise fully I had this. I was very, very sensitive, very empathic, but didn't realise like how aware I was. So I had this part called awareness, and it was formed when I was a child, probably about 3 or 4. And I was very, very aware, very, very switched on, was very aware of everything in my environment, was watching so many different things and the people's behaviour around me. There was lots of shifts, lots of things, and it was just a real level of I needed to be switched on. And so this became a coping mechanism. This became a habit of, okay, what's going on? Just very, very aware. Now fast forward, put this in the unconscious box, and fast forward about 20 years. And as an adult, I was still running this hyper-aware program, but now in an environment where I was with friends, with new partners, with colleagues, with just and I was very, very aware. And it's a high energy activity being this level of aware. And I like to think of it now like I've got a radio on. And it was like I had so many different radios on full blast, and I was tuned in and I didn't know whose was whose. I didn't know what was going on. It was just very overwhelming, very chaotic, and yeah, a bit too much. And it was very high energy as well, so I burnt out very, very quickly. And so in this journey of bringing this part into reintegrating into the whole, and stepping into this more healthy relationship with awareness, it's like I had to switch off all the radios and I had to kind of work at unpicking and coming into a state of, okay, this is my awareness now. This is how I manage it now. So it's high energy. So I'm working with somebody, I switch it on, I turn the radio on, I tune into their stuff. And then when I'm done, I'm consciously making an effort of switching off, disconnecting, and coming back to me. And so this was kind of one of the things that really shifted my energy and like really brought back my energy, because I wasn't all over like just trying to read what was going on. I'm now, okay, well, I know where that energy is. I know what it sounds like, and I'm kind of bringing it back in. And then also I do have a low level amount of energy, of awareness energy running all the time. Like the people around me, I want to be aware of. So it's like I've got their radios on, but they're just quite quiet in the background. I can scan it, and then if I get an intuitive hit, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I need to go and listen to that, and then come back and then disconnect afterwards. So it's about having those really strong boundaries, those really great places. So it's about bringing that part of me that was not in a coherent state into a state of coherence that is harmonious. It works with all the other parts. It's not taking all the energy. It's got its fair share of energy, and it's maintained and balanced. And then from that, then that ripples into so many different areas, and I've got more energy and more balance in really all areas of life. So as I've been doing this work, I've been really asking the question, is it something I want to keep, or is it something I want to upgrade? So with the awareness, it was like I was upgrading the program. It was like I was going into that program that was created for like little Emma, 3 or 4-year-old Emma, and going, okay, that's not helping anymore. I need to upgrade the program to me now. And then I found other parts of me, other things I've picked up along the way, like self-sabotage or self-doubt, and I've learnt them from other people. And I've gone, actually, is that something I really want to keep? Is that aspect of me something I want? And if it's no, I'm like, well, do you know what? I'm going to release that and let that go. So let's jump into our meditation today. And the intention is to activate our natural state of coherence. As human beings, we're designed to live in this state of coherence. It's a state of harmony and balance and nature. It's connecting with our nature, connecting with all these parts of us that are talking to each other. We're this beautiful system, and it all needs to be talking to each other. But life happens, experience happens, things happen, and we kind of disconnect and lose this harmony, this coherence. So what I want to be doing today in the meditation is just connecting with that natural state, allowing that natural state within us to be activated so we can step more and more into that. So when we're ready, just allowing ourselves to get comfy and taking some big deep breaths. When you're ready, just closing your eyes and connecting with your breath. And I want you to imagine now, as we're just sinking into our bodies, feeling our bodies, there's a cord of energy just going all the way down through our bodies, going all the way out through our feet, going all the way down and connecting with the centre of the earth. Just allowing our energies to ground. Bringing this earth energy all the way up through the ground, all the way into our feet, up through our legs, into our knees, hips, all the way up our spine, shoulders, head, top of the head, and all the way out the top of our head through our crown. And as this energy is flowing in, just releasing anything that no longer serves us. Allowing the stress of the day to just melt away. I want you to imagine now all the different parts of you, all the aspects of you, just calling all these parts of you into your now, into this present moment. Calling all the parts of you into the room around you. And anywhere you're tuned into other people, so those radios, you're tuned into other people. Let's just imagine we're tuning off those radios. We're turning the volume right down. For the next few moments, I just want us to completely tune into you, tuning into the parts of you. So anywhere you're tuned into others, just allowing them to switch off. and creating that space to connect with you. And all of those parts of you that are coming in, just feeling, are they connected? Feeling that connection with all the parts of you. We want to lovingly accept all parts of us. Anywhere we've been pushing away parts, denying parts, just allowing that beautiful energy of forgiveness to flow as we just lovingly accept these parts. And knowing it's totally okay, there might be parts of us we don't want to look at, things we're kind of avoiding, just loving them anyway. We don't have to go there, we just want to love them, accept them, and just acknowledge their presence. Just scanning all of these parts, feeling, how are you feeling? And just knowing it's safe to connect with all parts of you, allowing you to be completely you, and allowing your that natural state of you, that you being you, to just come up and flourish. Just becoming aware of, we'll have parts of us that are quite dominant, that are there all the time, and some parts of us that appear every now and again, some that might be unconscious, that we haven't seen for a very long time. Just allowing space for all of them, however big and small, and inviting them to have what they need. What would it feel like for all the parts of you to have their needs fulfilled? I want to imagine that you're on a path in front of you, and a few steps ahead is the energy of coherence. Just taking those steps towards coherence. Allowing yourself to fully be in the energy of coherence. It's safe for you to access that natural state of yours, to access the harmony within, to activate the balance within. A lot of the time our being knows, we have a deep knowing. Just allowing that deep knowing to guide us. Just feeling more and more into this state of coherence. Just allowing these affirmations to wash over you. I am coherent. I operate coherently. I am harmonious. I am naturally in my harmony. I am singing my own harmony. My life is an expression of my tune. I'm here to sing my tune, to share my song. Fully allow that unique expression of who I am to flourish and to be shared with the world. It is safe to fully be myself. I allow all the parts of me to be themselves. I release anything that no longer serves me. And I welcome all my parts to upgrade into the present moment. I'm finding my easiest, highest, gentlest and best way of becoming more and more coherent. Every day I become more and more coherent. It is safe for me to be coherent. I live in a state of coherence. I love and accept all the parts of me. It is safe to love all of me. It is safe to love all the parts of me. And I allow these affirmations in. Activating your natural state of coherence. Taking a moment to thank yourself. Thank all the parts of you, every single one of them, for doing the work, for growing, for healing, connecting. And when we're ready, just taking a moment, coming back into our bodies, becoming aware of our heartbeat, becoming aware of our breath. Feeling our fingers, feeling our toes. And when we're ready, just allowing our eyes to open. Coming back into this present moment. Taking a few big breaths. And just tuning into how you're feeling. Is there anything your body or parts of you need? Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. I hope it's activated this inner coherence, and I'm so excited to hear all about that beautiful journey you go on. And until next time, sending you so much love. See you soon.